Hi everyone, I'm Maxine,
Camille.
and this is our final presentation. So for our caption project, we were partners, and
Yeah.
I'll give you guys a little introduction now. So Camille and I are both very passionate about the environment, and we came up with this project because we want to share our passion with the other students at Larchmont and encourage them to go out and do something to reduce their environmental impact and make our communities and our planet a lot safer environment for not only us but also the plants and the animals that share this amazing place with us.
And make
Um,
sure that we inform everyone about the current state that we are in right now.
yes, and make sure that they know everything that's happening. So, one, they're less scared about everything, like all the changes that are happening, and that they're more informed and can share the information we give them with other people and hopefully make everybody more informed in the long run. So our central research question is, what roles do teens play in informing the public about climate and environmental changes? Um, and we answered this question first through our literature review. And we looked at um, we looked six at five different sources. And our first two, the knowledge of environmental changes and global warming awareness, are both studies conducted on different levels of education of students, um, and trying to figure out how much they know about the environment and also the best ways that they found to uh, present this information with these students and making sure that they grasp the concept and that they learn it properly. So, first of all, the knowledge of environmental changes was a study conducted on fourth to eighth graders, which tested different ways to teach them about the things that are happening and figure out which method helped the students retain the information the best. And the second one is a study conducted on college students who were centered around the STEM fields and trying to figure out which students, through a questionnaire, answered the questions correctly about the environment. And from the study, they found out that only about 10.18% of the students who took the questionnaire answered correctly, which led to the fact that even though they're in STEM, they might still um, be unsure about the environmental changes happening around them and the impacts that they create and that they can do to fix it. And then our last three sources are mainly about energy sources, renewable energy, and different things that contribute to like the overall carbon footprint and impact that we have. And with knowing all of these information, we are able to share it with the people in our club, which we'll get into later, which is what our project is. And so we have more information to give them and also for us to learn about. Um, yeah, and these are the APA citations for our resources. So we also did a survey, and through the survey, we administered it to the junior and senior classes of last year's school year, the 2019 to 2020 school year. And through the survey, we were able to get a feeling of the best way to involve and educate students about the environment. And um, through the survey, we were able to find out what the students already knew, what they want to know, um, and what they want to learn from us, which is how to like stay motivated, and they wanted to know how to uh, go out into their communities and make it a better and safer, environmentally friendly place. And over here on the left side, you could see just two of the questions that we have on our survey, which is just the age group, which is important because we are centered about teaching teens about the environment. And then we were also able to see um, what percent of the students, what percent of the students in our school are actually interested in wanting to better their communities. Um, yes, and then last our second part of this presentation of answering our question, we interviewed someone from Heal the Bay, which is which was an organization that we wanted to partner with, but we'll get into that later. And we held it with their representative, Daniel Ferrucci, via a phone call up in May of last year. And from this interview, we were able to learn more about Heal the Bay, which is an organization Camille and I really, really wanted to work with and bring to Larchmont. And we were able to learn how it works, what students can do with them, and the impact we have of them as an organization as a whole. And we were also able to find out how they collect all the information that they share through their PowerPoints and in their website about the ocean and ocean health. And we were also able to receive advice on how to teach students and inform students about the environmental and climate changes that happen around them. And yeah.
And then now for our field observations, we decided to visit Santa Monica Beach, and we just wanted to see how much pollution there was and how much trash we would find. And Santa Monica is one of the most popular beaches in California, so we thought that would be, it would give us the biggest range of like what our beaches are looking like. And we found a lot of cigarette butts, plastic bags and cups. And so this trip and field observations confirmed our capstone focus, and that our beaches are in danger and we need to do our environmental part to keep them clean. And then some of the strengths and challenges we would consider a strength would be that we were able to smoothly integrate our project to Larchmont. And so there was good communication there. And we were able to co-lead the environmental action / Heal the Bay club and complete our main goal, which is just to spread as much awareness as we can to teens. And a challenge for us was, although we are based on the nonprofit organization Heal the Bay, it was difficult communicating with the founders and things like that. So we aren't actually officially affiliated with Heal the Bay. So having efficient communication with big organizations was a challenge for us. And then finally, our action project was just spreading awareness and ways for teens to help the environment. Teens play a major role in awareness, so we knew we had to do something for the teens at Larchmont to join, which was a good way to integrate environmental efforts. And we co-led the Environmental Action Club to give opportunities to LCS students to better the environment and inform them about the current state of our planet.
Yeah, and here are just a couple photos of what we have done so far for our project. If over here on the bottom right, you could see pictures from Sam and Audrey, who from when they did a community cleanup, which is part of the Heal the Bay. We were able to do cleanups at beaches and our communities and pick up all the trash and see how much trash we collect from just like a couple hours of cleaning. And on the bottom left corner, you could see an app that we use to give our information that we collect on these cleanups to Heal the Bay, so they could see like how much trash is being collected each month. And then the top two photos are just screenshots of some of the presentations we have done so far in our clubs. And yeah, and that's it. Thank you everyone for watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have any questions.
Oh yeah, questions. And also I just want to say, I think I'm pretty proud of what we were able to accomplish. And even though we had COVID and all of that to deal with, I think we were still able to stay focused and do our best.
And even though with our lack of communication with Heal the Bay, we were still able to go over that obstacle and still continue to spread awareness and information that we wanted to share with the students at Larchmont. Yeah.
So thank you guys for listening.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.